Okay, so on Facebook tonight, it come out today at 10:27 a.m. There's this officer from the sheriff's department, uh, Hardin County Sheriff's Office. Now, it's kind of interesting. He's talking about the upcoming eclipse. It's an information video. So I want to kind of show you guys, or so you guys can
most
listen.
Of you know, we are Hardin County is situated right in the center line of totality for the upcoming eclipse on April 8th. With that being said, I just have a few things that I would like to discuss with you. First off, if the state and federal numbers are correct, we could be seeing an influx of up to 90 to 100,000 people. If that occurs, it is going to be very difficult to traverse this county. Traffic is going to be almost at a standstill. So with that being understood, I have some suggestions that I would like for you to consider and hopefully follow to help all of us get through this together. First, urgent appointments scheduled for April 8th. Please try to reschedule them. That way you don't have to leave together. First one being, if you have non-emergent appointments scheduled for April 8th, please try to reschedule them. That way you don't have to leave your house if you don't need to. Second, stock up on food and medicines for at least a week prior to April 8th. We don't want to be running out of things where we have to get to the pharmacy, we have to get to the grocery store. It would just be very advantageous if you stocked up on these things prior to April 8th. Second, stock up on fuel. Again, the gas stations may be very busy, may be very difficult to get into the gas station. So stock up on fuel in your vehicles. So if you do need to go somewhere, you don't have to worry about getting gas first. Stay at home if at all possible. April 8th, the evening of April 7th, stay at home. Hardin County is situated in such a position that all we have to do is walk out our back door and be able to witness the eclipse. So please stay home. Allow us and all the other first responders to deal with the traffic situations that we're going to be incurring. And so the less vehicles on the road, the better. So please stay at home. Property owners, if you do not want people on your property, whether it's your yards or farmers with your fields, please post no trespassing signs. Make them very visible, very clear, no trespassing. That will, give the visitor the knowledge that they are not to park there, they're not to be there. And secondly, it will help us as law enforcement deal with that situation if it arises. So please make it very visible around your property lines. Put up multiple signs, no trespassing. Okay. Again, the more visible it is, the better off it is. One of the things I want you to consider is have cash on hand. If this many people are going to be coming to Hardin County, 90 to 100,000 people, there may be an overrun on banks as far as just being able to get to them, get to the cash. So please have cash on hand in case you do need to go purchase things. You've got the cash and you don't have to worry about trying to get to the bank.
Isn't that kind of interesting? I've not ever seen them talk about an eclipse before, like they're talking about this eclipse. And notice how everybody's talking about this eclipse because it's going after the Great American Eclipse and then the one in 2023 to where it looks like a big V, and then April 8th is going to cross over them like that. So it actually looked like a big A for Alpha, which I think is Axe. And then you've got, the crossing, which is the crossroads, the big X. So it's like X marks the spot. And the interesting thing about it is it shows right there by the Madrid fault line or something like that. So he's also was talking about how the roads are going to be at a standstill. So make sure you fill up on gas and stuff like that. So anyway, let's see what some of the comments are. So your suggestion is for the citizens of Hardin County should put themselves on house arrest for these outsiders. Who pays for your paycheck? You suggest that we put signs up to keep people off our property? Oh yeah, he mentions that too. Although the Eclipse construction downtown is seemingly the spotlight. Oh, they must be having horrifying man jokes about torturing. Oh, who wants to hear that? Anyway, so yeah, he talks about, keep your property safe, put no trespassing signs up, block it because there's people going to be there. 90,000 people that are expected. I think that's just interesting. People coming in just to see this eclipse. I don't know, pretty interesting stuff. I'll put the link. Let me copy it now so I can remember. So you guys can watch this. Copy. Okay, have a good night.